How's it going, everyone? I'm future meteorologist Steven Fourier here, back with another weather news video, and boy, do we have a lot to talk about this week. First thing I would like to mention is, while I was reporting from Italy, we did have a few things occur here. First of all, we had snow as you went a little bit upstate, even more snow as you went further upstate. That was pretty crazy, right? Because these temperatures were below freezing in April, which is very interesting to see. We even had a frost advisory out east, but by us, for most of Long Island, we just had some rain as well as some pretty heavy wind gusts. So that was definitely very interesting. And other than that, not much really happened weather-wise within the last few weeks. And something worth noting, yesterday and today, we had pretty bad air quality here on the island. We were under an air quality alert both days, and for most of the day here on the island, air quality indexes were above 100, which is pretty bad, and now this is all due to the wildfire that was in New Jersey. We were getting the smoke in our air and all the pollutants. And speaking of wildfires, throughout the week, pretty much throughout April, we have had a lot of wildfires burning throughout the country. Places were under elevated risks for wildfires, so that is something to keep your eye out on. If you have those, please make sure you know where it is, you stay away from it, and you always are careful, especially if your area is dry. So yeah, you guessed it. The last few weeks, we have had a lot of very strong, severe storms, and these storms brought tornadoes, hail, heavy wind gusts, heavy rain, and so on. Of course, we are in the peak of severe weather season, so these storms are definitely something to watch. Now, while I was in Italy, a place in Iowa had a tornado emergency, okay? We had so many tornado outbreaks, but this one was especially worth noting, especially where the place was out west in this community. I hope everyone affected by this tornado is okay, and always take tornado warnings seriously. April 20th, as the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center shows here, we had a vast outbreak of severe weather in the orange there. That is the enhanced risk. And as an overview, severe thunderstorms were expected in the Ozarks through Texas and the Mississippi Valley. There were the risk for tornadoes, and in that red dash, as this graph shows, there was the potential for a strong tornado, which we did get. All these tornadoes are absolutely devastating. Check out this long stretch of severe weather. Again, in the orange there, the enhanced risk for severe storms, and the slight risk stretch all the way into the north. And as you could see, upstate New York actually got some strong storms, bringing tornadoes, severe thunderstorms, hail, and heavy rain. So hopefully those tornadoes weren't too strong, and hopefully you took those tornado warnings seriously upstate New York, because again, even though we're in the north, we are not safe from these severe storms. This outlook here was for Monday, issued on Sunday. Check out, again, the enhanced risk for storms along Texas. Texas got slammed this past week with severe storms, and again, that slight risk extended up into the Midwest. Check out this strong batch of storms here causing tornadoes, heavy winds, 55 to 70 mile per hour, tornadoes, hail, absolutely devastating severe storms that passed through Texas and the Midwest last week. And lastly, to end it off here, this was issued today, again, focusing on especially Texas and a little further west of Texas. Severe thunderstorms passing through, bringing the possibility for strong tornadoes as shown on the radar here, as well as, of course, hail and heavy wind gusts and downpours. Please take these warnings seriously. Take these outlooks. Give time to get your safety plan going. Continue to monitor the forecast and stay safe, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was a lot. Severe weather season is at its peak right now. Please make sure you pay attention to all of your local sources for weather warnings. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful weekend.